Hi, I'm Emperor Tiberius Storm from the Empire of Calypso, and today I'm working with the Empress to get a few things done here. We're going to take this tote with the metal here and convert it into a compost bin. It's something that we've been wanting to do for some time. We've gotten some of the materials I want to go over with you, and then anything that we compost will go back into our soil for the grounds and the garden. But for this, if you're going to do the same type of project, you would need this. This is either a 275 or a 300-gallon tote. It's used for water, chemicals, paint, anything like that. But we're going to remove this top bracket here and take the plastic out. We're going to use the metal, the ribbing outside. And then we're going to use some of this wire mesh. It's 4 feet by 25 feet with 1/2-inch holes. And essentially what we're going to do is just going to run it on the inside of this all the way around with an opening. And I'll probably cut an area out here so we can access a door. So we're not just like taking a pitchfork or a shovel and mixing everything up. So you want to do that with compost from the top anyway. We'll be able to do that a little bit from the front too. So some of the tools, it's pretty simple. We're going to need some hacksaws or a hacksaw, but I'm not sure about these blades. I've used them a few times. I didn't remember to buy a new one just for this project, so I'm hoping these will be okay. Some kind of pliers to be able to, once you get the mesh inside and kind of surrounding the entire area, that you'll be able to use this wire, cut it into pieces, secure it, and then be able to turn it and tighten it with these. And then we've just got some things to cut with. The drill, we can actually begin. It's got a weird, like a star shape screw here. So we're going to remove these on the 4 sides, or the 2 sides, the 4 corners. Just to be able to remove this top part of the frame. We'll be keeping the frame. And then we'll be removing the tote inside. The Empress with the strong hands. Removing the plastic, and we save that for another time. And this is really what we want to use right here. So I'm just going to mark off what we're going to do, where we're going to cut this off.
Hope you can see, it's awful bright.
So we'll keep the bottom. I'll remove these all the way up. And I'll cut across here. So we'll keep the top frame, we'll keep these bars for support all the way down, and then we'll remove this as well. So I've marked where I'm going to cut. Now I'm going to start cutting it. And I'll be back in a few minutes to show you when this is done.
There we go. And that'll be our door.
Yeah, so I'll add to this and make this the door. This will now be the opening. I want to clean this all up, so if you reach in here, you don't cut yourself. But let's move on to what's next. Okay, so got it in there. Good. We're going to put these on the four corners just to keep this secured left to right. And then we'll do some to secure it in a vertical position too.
Do you require the Empress help?
I think we're okay.
Catty corner maybe?
No, okay. This will be okay. We have to buy more zip ties. The wire wasn't working. It was just too thin, too soft, so we ended up going with this.
And we'll track back to the Tiberius lows.
It's the Imperial lows. It's also 92 degrees outside, and the metal's getting very hot. But that's the door. It's fine, just so it sits here, and then we'll secure it.
All right.
Okay, for our hinge, we're just going to use a shoelace type thing. And we're going to weave it through every single one.
Oops.
You missed one.
I didn't miss it. I didn't.
You missed this one.
Oh, damn it. As usual,
Some people don't know how to tie their shoelaces.
the Emperor is correct.
And this will give enough stability to hold it. I don't have to worry about screwing in hinges and fighting with that, because we went through quite a few zip screws trying to get the these pieces here on the inside of the door. They just kept breaking in the metal, even though I drilled them and drilled them and drilled them. So didn't want to drill them too wide because then they wouldn't stick. But pre-drilled, and I just went through like a dozen of those screws, didn't have enough. So that was an issue. I didn't want to do the same thing, having to put on actual hinges. So we're just gonna go with this, and I'll show you when we're done. Okay, so there's the door. This whole video is the hardest one I've had with lighting. We're out, it's 94 degrees right now, extremely hot, extremely bright, very few clouds in the sky. But anyway, that's the door. Just use regular wire. Nothing special about it. Doesn't have to be beautiful, but it does have to work. And then I'll just keep something here to tie along the top. to just keep it closed. Maybe something along the bottom too. I'm not sure, but that's it. We'll move it to the backyard area, and then we'll do a video on composting. Hi, it's the next day. We've had some thunderstorms, but I just wanted to show you that we're set up out in the yard here. My son came over and moved this for me. He's got a little bit of weight to it, so everything's wet. It's not nearly as hot, at least, but there it is. It's a nice size. You want an area that's at least 3 feet by 3 feet by 3 feet to be able to get the process going with composting. So it heats up and kind of takes on a life of its own. The microbes start breaking down the material. And that's something we'll go over at a later time, different video. But there it is, it's complete. I just have to add some more ties to keep it secure because I ran out. I wasn't planning on using them. I was going to use the wire, like I said, and then cut them back, and we're good to fill it up. So there it is. I'm gonna get in. I've got some rumbles of thunder here. Looks like another round starting to come through. It's pretty dark over there in front of me. But I hope you enjoyed it. I know that was a little difficult with the lighting. It was very hard to see the screen. So while the Empress was taking the videos, she couldn't see what she was actually shooting. So she was trying to aim the camera in a general location. And I hope you didn't miss details. If so, just comment below. Please hit the like button and subscribe, and we'll get another video out to you soon, and hopefully this time it will be composting that will go in the bin. Bye.